Okay. I should be live, and I should be audible. I had a lot of troubles for like the past hour, but I think everything's set up now. And, okay. Well, let me organize something very, very quickly, sorry. Should probably... something like that. Cool. Don't tell me that I'm muted. Got lost. Should be audible. Okay. Alright. So, g'day, and welcome to another One Punch Man the Strongest account review, where today I'm going to review Krayton's account, who is one of my Z team members, and he is in server 110. So you will be seeing the current standings in a much more newer server, and the progression on this server. So I've decided to stream these from now on, because it is much more convenient for me, and it saves me a shit ton of time in editing, so... you can all watch it back later on once the VOD is fully done. Also, it is currently very hot in my room, so I don't know if you can hear a fan. If not, it's like nearly 36 degrees or something. It's gonna get hotter later in the day. So this is gonna be a bit of a struggle for me. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna try to do as many account reviews as I can during this hot-ass summer. So, yeah, I'll stop my yapping. And I will review Krayton's account. I can still read chat during this, which is completely fine. Can do my bosses. Yeah, I can do all of that, don't worry. I'll do it all in my account review. So, he has given me permission to show off his spending. So, this is his overall top-up on his account, which isn't too bad, because he is top 20, I'm pretty sure. And he's top 10 in Arena, so he's actually done pretty well for himself, considering it's spent as subsequential, like, less than me, but in his server he's done really well. And just some other things that well, before we go on that, he kinda has no tickets. He got a Boros, which I don't know if he intended to get, but he did anyways, and now he kinda screwed him over, because he had to get Carnage a bit later than in debut. He couldn't get it straight away. So he's skipping Metal Bat, and he might need to spend to try to get Girugan Troop, because I don't think it will have 180 in time. But he does have, okay, so he can be lucky in hopefully getting Geru's Awakened Stone in less than 180, which would really help out him, or else he will probably have to spend a little bit. So I guess there's that as well. So with all of that out of the way, I will get into his sack distribution, which I do have here. As you can see here, he has 492 sacks on his account, so he basically has about 500, which isn't too bad for server 110. So you can see here, he's Carnage. He has the most in Carnage with about 219, and he also has Amai as his main speedster. He does have Sonic, but I don't think he's 5-starred. He's not 5-starred. So I guess that makes sense why currently Amai has a lot of speed, or a lot of sacks into it. But I guess everything he unlocked with Carnage and everything's 3 stars, which is okay. It does have 44%, so this is, I guess, is completely fine. He should have 400 sacks in his CK. Well, the problem is that he only has 500 sacks. So this, honestly, this isn't too bad. You could maybe put a little bit more, because some people's sacks, for example, like Watchdog Man, I would probably fully revert. Suiru, he does only have 2 in his keepsake. Well, he's kind of irrelevant right now, especially in Epic Conquerors Challenge, because there's no charge buff anymore. It's direct damage, so you maybe want to revert that as well. And G4, you can completely revert. I don't know if you do use him in bosses, but I probably would revert that as well. Otherwise, once he does get Sonic to 5-star, which I don't know when, because if he's trying to prioritize Carnage, then Don't know if you should be putting all this into Sonic. As well as which, his ATT is surprisingly stronger than his Boros, which I'm very intrigued about. And when I checked his arena, he doesn't use Boros Plus, which I'll go into. Which is very interesting, because Boros is the replacement of ATT. So that's why the title of this review is that he's kind of the neglected Boros. So I will have my say into that. But otherwise, his sax spread is not too bad. There's not too many characters. But he can revert from Watchdog Man, Suru, and G4. Otherwise, the sack distribution is actually pretty good. Yeah. And then I guess the purple stars, he has 1 star in each of these, which I guess, I mean, it's okay, but probably, or definitely strip the purple ones. So, let me get into his characters. So, the man he just pulled for recently, Carnage, who has 1 HP growth on it. So, if you're wondering, he also has it for Boros as well, I'm pretty sure, but for the attack. Getting buffs to 4, okay. Well, I guess that's what you can do with your sacks. So, these are his stats for his Carnage. So, he just got it, I think, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. It wasn't on debut, but 4.5 million HP. I think he has... How strong is his Carnage? Let's see, 14th strongest, which isn't too bad. It also isn't red quality, but 4.5 compared to some other people. I wonder how high. 4.8. It's roughly the highest he can go in his server. Well, these on F6, but then you have like McLovin or some other person. But that's because I have a lot more sacks than Krayton. So this honestly isn't too bad, but he did say he wanted to get the buff gears. Oops, 4 stars. Which would be your next goal. Once you get those sacks again, put these into 4-star first, and then if you can, put these into 4 stars. Always keep your buff gears a little bit higher than your gears, because it's more cost effective and you can get more HP for a less amount of sacks. So, let's see, going through everything else. The state, he is a leader, but he's state 16. Which I guess is the average for him, so it's not too bad. He got him up to 4 stars, which ideally you do want to get him to 5. Now, I just want to check. I think he's working on Sonic at the moment. If so, it's probably a good idea to get Sonic first, then Carnage. Only because you're very close to Sonic, and then you can completely get rid of a Mai as soon as possible. Like, please get all those sacks away from a Mai. So, I probably would try to work on Sonic first, and then you can work on Carnage. But he has a 2p Carnage, and he does have all these sigils onto Carnage. Now, I want to see where your sword sigils are, because one thing I kind of neglected in my account review video on Carnage is that to not put sword sigils, but I kind of lied, because these give a bonus stat of attack to piercing, whereas if I replaced, let's just say, let's see, pain. But you see this HP here, 4.5, so if I replaced it with an attack sigil, because it gives a HP bonus of 1200, or 12,000 I meant, so your HP will go up slightly. So maybe, because Carnage, he's the strongest character, I might try to put all your sword sigils into Carnage to get that little bit extra HP. Just a mistake on my end. Otherwise, I mean, if you want to use it for Boros or ATT, it's fine. And I guess the talent pages, he's maxed out all the HP, which is fairly good. The damage reduction rate, damage rate, that's also good. Reflex only on 2. I don't know if he is working on these talents, but I would try to get these ones a bit higher as well. Just to get it, just focus on the HPs. All these you can do if you really want to. But if you want to save your vitality for other things, it's completely fine. But no, he's got a solid Carnage. His keepsake does come out tonight, or like 12 hours for everyone. So that's going to be exciting, and it's going to help him heal whenever he ults. So that will be quite exciting. And he can pull for it. He does have keepsake vouchers. Now, we have a Boros Plus, which he also did get, and he also has 1 attack growth stone. But if you see the stats with the attack, he's got 530. Okay, I did take a sigil off of ATT, but she was relatively the same, which is very interesting. I am quite concerned about that. But everything else, he's got him to 3p. His Awakening isn't super important. And he only just has the damage sigils, which is fine. And then I guess he didn't max out all these attacks. Damn, yeah, he maxed out this page. Okay, that's good. And he maxed out that, which is all fine. You want to get his ult probably boosted a bit higher as well, if you can. But you did want to see his gears. These, he doesn't have his keepsake, which I don't know why you pulled for him in the first place, because you're probably going to get Carnage's keepsake. So, I don't know what type of drugs you're on, mate. But look at his gears, there's not really much into it. Which is, well, I mean, I guess he put everything for Carnage and Amai. But ATT relatively has the exact same build as well, which is interesting. And he's got a red gear into Boros, unlike nothing into Carnage, which is quite interesting because he's not really like invested highly into Boros. He only had like what 40 sacks into it, so that is quite concerning. From now on, you want to probably get your HP gears red instead, because you're actually using him as your main character, like you have all your sacks into him. But I guess this was before Carnage came out. And oh, I didn't even go through his off gears Carnage, my bad. He's only got 1 HP bonus, which is pretty bad. Do you have Relux? No. Damn it. Well, if you do want to focus on Carnage a bit more, try to get at least 2 HP bonus, and then you can settle on that. You don't need 3, it's probably too expensive. This one's also pretty trash, it's only 1 HP. All you care about is HP, crit rate doesn't matter. You could get block rate, but not really top priority. Just get as much HP as you can. And then this one, only, oh, he's got 2 HP, okay, it isn't too bad. If you can get 3, it's okay. But damage rate, I guess, can make up in terms of the old damage you can do. But let me go through Boros. So this is a good gear. This has 2 attack bonus, which is completely fine and 1 normal attack. You don't need to go for 3. I guess because it's too expensive. So it's actually a really good gear. This one only has 1 crit, which isn't too bad. 50% crit. Ideally, you would want to go a little bit more, at least 2. Normally, with the main stat, you would want 2 of all of it. So you could try to reroll, but you're lacking. Oh god, he rerolled this a shit ton. Crit is very hard to get. Trust me, I remember with my RMG. And he only got 1 damage rate, so this is pretty bad as well. If you want to rework on this one. I don't know what your plans are in terms of buff gears unless you're preparing. Oh, you're not getting Metal Bat, so I would probably put Carnage as your top priority, because even with Boros Plus in PvP, Carnage is helping out a lot. Trust me, I'm ranked 4th in my arena, and I only have Carnage. Everyone else is like Boros and shit. So having a strong Carnage will help you out tremendously. Now, I want to go through ATT because the stats are relatively the same for some reason. But if you are curious, these are her stats. And it is 5-star 5p. I guess because he did get his keepsake. So I guess that's why he's probably prioritizing over Boros. But Boros is still stronger. Even if ATT like has a keepsake and all. Because the ult is just insane. And his minions are really good. I know he only has 1, but still it's really good in PvP. I'm surprised he doesn't use it. But these are the Pound pages, which are all maxed out, so that's actually really good as well. I guess this was because ATT came out like, what, September, August, so it's got a lot of time to work on her. Now, in terms of the gears, 3 keepsake, 3 badge. The badge you can get at 3. At most, you could do 4. This is a... Oh, the substat, I was going to say you could sack it. This... it sucks that it would have been good for a red piece, but it's got block rate, which I would not upgrade, so that's actually kind of sad. But then it's just a broken, not all attack piece, because I think Boros has it. Buff gears wise, 1 attack bonus, 2 flat attack, not too bad. Try to get 2 attack bonus instead of the 2 flat attack, but probably work on these 2 first and ATT. Stop working on ATT, bro. 2 attacks, that's fine. Crit doesn't matter. Damage rate bonus, that's okay as well. But you probably won't want to work on ATT anymore because you don't get Metal Bat, so you're not going to worry about this S clear. If you go to my arena, please you go to Boros out. Okay, I can check that out. Do I go through? Actually, I want to go through my first, because he's made speed, so Sonic's been neglected because he's not 5 stars yet, but I will go through him. But this is his speed, 934, which for a newer server isn't too bad. Well, you can see here, oh shit, that he does have 4 stars on his gears. Now, he doesn't have a monk set, which is quite unfortunate. I wonder if he has anything close to it. No, he doesn't even have... Yeah, which is unfortunate. I was gonna say... Well, he's got one of them to fiery, which is, I guess, okay. But I don't think he has a complete set, which is sucks. But if you can get it to at least 1,000, be relatively fast. He's got 2 speed bonus as well. Okay, that's actually really good. Otherwise, you don't need to work on these. That's fine. And you don't really need to put anything in here because he's just used for his speeding capabilities. His healing is dog shit. His shields is with Bangpoo's shields now that we have. You don't really need to awaken him as well. Let me see, block right. Yeah, well, he's got a lot of hero cores. To be fair, because he's not gonna get metal bad now, so well, he's gonna revert MI anyways. You could maybe put it on Bangpoo, which I know I did say don't. But if you have so many of these cores and you're not gonna get metal back, then you might as well, just for the time being, and then you can revert it later on. There's no sigils on that, which is fine. You don't need to put anything into MI, just focus on his speed. Okay, let me actually go through Sonic now, if you are curious. He's just used as a single backline attacker, really, because he doesn't have 5 stars yet, so he is working on him, like he said in chat, so that's fine. He can relatively get it fairly soon, and then he can progress in PvP pretty well. He doesn't have his keepsake though, so he can't actually get that 5p. But that's maxed out, that's all fine. You don't really need to open his sigil page, just focus on speed now, since you already got 2 SSRs plus. It's actually, you don't need to go further into his talent page. It doesn't get unyielding, so it's pretty worthless. And he just has an attack speed set from now, just temporarily, and then he'll put a Mize set into him. 1 speed bonus, rip. You want to get 2, but he's been reverting it a lot, as I can see as well. So that's something. These gears you don't really need to work into, just focus on your SSR plus. What the fuck, 2 defense and 1 HP. Well, if you are curious, not that Bangpoo needs heavy investment, but this is his Bangpoo. You don't need him to upgrade him any further. Genji he does use in his team just to buff the attack of everyone under shield, which Bangpoo does provide. And I will just go through Gale Wind lastly. Don't know if he used him for PvP? I'll have to check that as well. But PvE he's pretty solid to use. But all of this stuff, max out that page, or try to max that out if you do use him. And this is all fine, because like Sonic, he doesn't have unyielding, so that is pretty much a waste if you don't need to do it. He doesn't have his keepsake, which is quite unfortunate. But I mean, that's fine. Oh, my thing's freezing now. Bruh. That ain't good. Okay. Crit rate. Why the fuck? Okay. Well, he doesn't even have crit on his buff gear, so I'd probably remove the sack as well. And remove that. You don't need these on 2 Gale Wind. 1 attack. What the hell? Damage reduction rate 3. How lucky are you? But you don't need to work on these if you can get another attack bonus. But he's got 2 on this one, so I guess that's fine. Okay. Otherwise, I just want to see through his characters. He has a lot of unnecessary awaken ones. I mean, it's only like 15 cores. I don't know about SRs, maybe that's 30 or something for 2. But look, he has a lot of unnecessary awaken. Moomin Rider, nuke. Very interesting. Oh, it's got the slug. Okay, but relatively wise, his account isn't too bad. He has all the like very strong units like Gale Wind, Sonic, ATT, and these 2. Now, he did say to check out why he replaced Boros in his arenas and things, so I will check that out. But from my experience and looking at shit, I would just chuck ATT out of the bin. Like, she's not really useful anymore because you already have Boros. If you have a strong Boros, then you don't need ATT. But I will have to check that out. Otherwise, focus on Carnage. Get his keepsake as well if you do plan on getting it. Don't get Boros's then, because Carnage will last for a lot longer in the meta. Just focus on him. You did say you want to get him to buff gears 4, which is fine. So I guess you can do that. Okay. Now, let me actually go through the leaderboard properly, because server 110, I think it had 20 servers in it. But the big whale here is McLovin. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he might have been in your like arenas and that, because he does have a quite a gap in BP. He has more BP than me. I would be ranked 2nd in this leaderboard, but he's got like 8 more billion. But he's currently ranked 20th, which isn't too bad. It's actually fairly strong for this server. Oh, there is a lot of recognizable names that I see in here. A lot of recognizable names that are from my Discord server. He's ranked staged 53. That is because, what is he? Level 100. Yeah, so he needs to be 102 to progress further, which I guess is fine. He is ranked 15th in terms of the strongest characters, so McLovin does have a strong-ass Boros. Oh, it's a machine set, damn. But, oh, someone still used RMG. But in terms of Carnages, the strongest is a 6.7 million Carnage, where then the regular consensus is about 4 or 5 million in terms of Carnage, which Krayton is about. So he's only, it's not even red quality, so he will buff up Carnage quite highly. So honestly, he will be up higher, so I mean, this is perfectly fine. And he is in the strongest club. Oppai, fucking, there's so many of them across the game, I guess. Click on me. Yeah, I did see you. Why do I need to click on you? I do recognize a lot of these names, though. Pain. Oh, he's a leader of your club. You're right here. I'm not clicking on you, sorry, mate. This is Krayton's account review. McLovin doesn't hide... Oh, okay, actually, let me see. What is his speed, actually? Wow. 1130. Oh, actually, I can beat McLovin. I have a replay that I can beat him in EBZ. Even though he has, like, 8 million more BP than me, I can beat him because my Sonic is faster. But, I mean, I started, like, legit server 51, so, I should realistically be able to win, which I do. If I didn't, then Jesus, this guy is just too powerful. Alright, now, arena time. Because I did see he did push up to 9th. He did do some fighting and rearranging, where out of all these fights, he didn't use ATT, not ATT, Boros. Oh, he did use Boros in this one. Okay, was this the one that he won or lost? He lost, okay. I will look at that. Let me just quickly show off what the standings are currently in this. So we do have McLovin first, obviously, but he's ranked top 10, which isn't too bad. It's actually fairly strong, because look at the BP gap between everyone. He's on 11 BP, but he's pushed up to 9th. Which, this is his current lineup, so he did he doesn't use Gale Wind as well. I guess it is hard to fit. Yeah, it's hard to fit 3 grapplers at the moment. That's why you need to work on Sonic. As soon as you get Sonic to 5p, or 5-star I meant, not 5p, then you can easily replace Amaya, get rid of him, and then you can either put Boros or I guess Gale. But when Metal Bat comes out, Gale's pretty useless in PvP because Metal Bat does counter Gale Wind's stun, so I guess you could put Boros next month. But I do want to check out this replay that he did say he lost, which had Boros, because I think none of these ones after had Boros? No. Okay. Let me see what the problem is when he did use Boros. Because I have a feeling he's probably not strong enough. Which you should have pulled for his keepsake if you wanted to pull Boros, which you didn't. So I don't know why you pulled for Boros, but I mean, you do you. First of all, his speed is slow, so I guess that's something. Also, Mr. Meats, I wonder if he might have a stronger CK. That could be a reason why. Okay, well, he's Sonic. I was gonna say move Sonic so he doesn't hit CK, but it died anyways. Well, I think in this particular battle, the issue is just you don't have a faster mind. Yeah, you don't have a faster MI. That's why you lose, but I guess that's what PvP is. You need to have speed in order to beat these people. But you didn't... I don't think you attempted to beat this guy again afterwards. He does seem like he has a beefy carnage. Okay, hold on. Is he still ranked 15th? 15 Mr. Meats, okay. Because he didn't fought this guy, and then he... None of these used Boros. Let me see something. This is the one with... Okay, well, he has basically no SSR plus. So I guess this would have been a win either way. Because he has a faster MI anyways. Okay, well this guy's fairly weak. Oh, because he's ranked... Okay. Now... I can't... Jesus. Wait, how many attempts did you do today? Oh. Fuck. I wanted to test out Boros, but I guess not, which is fine. Because he didn't use Boros at all in these battles. How did he lose against this one initially? Because he had to reshuffle 3 times. I guess it's just placement. He doesn't use Boros, which is really annoying me. Check the top 3 battles. These are the top 3 battles, right? Explosions, we love them. We'll check if Boros is... There. How'd you lose? I guess the dog? No? Damn. But you didn't show... I don't know if you attempted to fight this guy at all using Boros, because I think you could have easily won that with Boros. I don't know what the problem is why Boros isn't able to kill him. I don't know if you tried it, well, against that guy in particular, because I know you didn't attack this guy afterwards, not even with ATT. What you change here? Okay, you just reposition. That's how you won. But I don't think your ATT really is a game changer than compared to Boros if you did decide to use Boros. Because just revert all those sacks you have into ATT and put it into Boros instead. Because that damage reduction, or the damage sharing as well, will help out tremendously. And you're faster than him. So in the first place, it will benefit you. Because after looking at this replay, like, I guess your ATT rarely did anything. That's because now you're my dice, and now she actually can't use it all. But even in her one round of her putting all her dot onto everyone, it didn't really do much. Whereas if you had Boros, you could probably easily nuke a couple of these units. Honestly, I can't view it now because you've used so many bloody attacks. I'm not going to spend your gems. But I think the better idea is to definitely use Boros in PvP. Put more sacks into Boros. Because like I did go over before, you can definitely get those sacks out of, like, what, Watchdog Man, Soiru, G4. Don't know about speed. I mean, your speed's okay. I guess if you want to speed a bit faster, you can. But I would definitely work on Boros a lot more. Because he's really powerful. Like, even, I know I didn't get him because later on he isn't, like, he's gonna be overshadowed. But right now he will be very powerful. We only have, like, what, 4 SSR plus. He can beat CKs, really. And you're not really utilizing him to his value. Like, I would focus just on these two. Don't worry about ATT. Maybe in PvE if you like a Mirage Trials, because I guess ATT is kind of good. I actually don't know about Boros, but I've heard Boros is pretty good as well. Because Boros is weak if you don't have high sacks into him. You only have 40 sacks into him, which is already a red flag in my opinion. I would maybe probably instead stop trying to get, or maybe stop trying to work on Carnage maybe to 4 stars now on the buff gears. I would probably maybe try to at least get 100 sacks into Boros. I know you don't have his keepsake, which is quite unfortunate because you did pull Boros without his keepsake. But to utilize him to his maximum potential, especially in PvP, you will be stronger. Try to sack these up a lot more. And you have 2 attack bonus, actually really good. But I would probably revert most of ATT stuff, like definitely get those buff gears away. The sigils also you can remove, put them into Boros instead. if you can still keep a keepsake, you maybe want to remove the badge if you don't use it for PvP purposes, just to get those extra sacks. And then definitely get the sacks off of these as well, because you're not using them in PvP at the moment. So I guess you can strip basically Gale Wind as well. So I think my advice to you, maybe why Boros hasn't been strong with you, because he is fairly weak. I don't know how much sacks he had before you had your Carnage, but definitely try to get your Boros to at least 100 sacks and a bit more powerful than this. Because realistically, he should be clobbering your ATT. Like, ATT is basically irrelevant if you have Boros, so definitely try to invest into your ATT. Alright, now then, I did want to go through the other arenas, I guess, just to look at what else you have. Oh, you're ranked 3, goddamn. Okay, well, he's ranked 3rd in the hero side, and then also ranked 3 in the villain side. Damn, whale. Okay. He's very strong in his server bracket, but we can ignore McLovin because he's a bloody addict. Villain, well, you have a lot of currencies. Honestly, also try to get villain cores whenever you can, because you have so much currency. You don't have to get both of them. You're gonna get CK, so I'll just do that for you for now, because you have so many, you might as well waste them or use them. Don't buy these though, these are trash. Don't buy anything else. I don't know if you really need the disc, but just get the stacks. And then get the cores as well. If my my PC would stop freezing, please. Thank you. It is currently like, what, 38 degrees in my room. My PC might be maybe overheating. I have no aircon, so this may be why it's slowly killing itself. Shit. No, please move. Let me go through the rest of this. Why are you freezing on me now? Please. What is this? You gonna expose me now? Oh my god, bro. What the hell is going on? Jesus. Bro. I reduced my wailing ways and now it's just killing itself. Not a PC issue. Yeah, when I did try to set up this stream, I had to set it up like a half an hour later because my emulator would not do anything. Ah, fuck, here we go. Alright. Live Clash. Not really highly focused on Live Clash, so honestly, if you don't have time, you don't have time. I don't have time as well. But if you are curious, these is what his server looks like, I guess. Oh, McLovin doesn't play this mode, I guess. Let's see. I guess these are the current standings as of the moment. But his keepsake carnages will come soon. Oh my god. That's gonna be something. Alright, let me check. Dojo Clash. I don't think he did the other things. Oh, McLovin's still first. 240. Okay, he does not touch this. Or he hasn't yet. Do them in your own time. Yeah, do them in your own time, man. I'm not doing them for you. But if you are curious, these are his lineups. Yeah, he doesn't have Zombie Man, so I guess Bakusan. Decent call for PvP. Your Giro Core team. That's fine. Then your Bomb team. Why are you using Child? I guess maybe to buff the ult damage of them? You have Genji? Oh, you do have Genji. Where's Carnage? Oh, you don't use... That explains a lot. You don't need a speedster in this team. Actually, I don't know if you want to put him in the back row. Just put him in the back row for now. I'll let you rearrange them. But I guess these two... You only need 2 teams anyways to be strong. So as long as you split 1 SSR plus here and 1 SSR plus here, you basically got the winning condition. Anyways. Do these. Do these attempts. Let me actually see if you buy any of this stuff. Yeah, please do your attempts, because you're missing out on 2 sacks. Because then you can get the gold currency. My PC will stop killing itself, Jesus. Also get the Hero cores. Boom. Get hero cores. Trust me, they're really worth it. You get 50. It's crazy. Like every 2 weeks though. Alright, EBZ. God, everyone did Heart of Life this week. That's like the most popular one. He's ranked 3 or 4, so he hasn't touched it. Are you in mine? Yes, you are! Okay, not in... Well, you're in my server bracket. I'm in... Which one? This one. I'm ranked 11th, okay. Well, I was like ranked 5th when I was grinding it, but now I should be fine. A Heart of Life everyone's in, so good luck trying to push this. I don't think you'll be able to, because a lot of the newer servers rarely get into it. I guess except McLovin, if he tries. Okay, but this is your PvP team in EBZ, which is different to your arena, which I don't know if you've touched this, that's probably why. But ideally right now, this would be the team I would suggest to you in your arena instead of bloody ATT. Because you're not using Boros to his potential, man. I don't know how he was for you during November when you did get him. If you even used ATT at all, if ATT had no sacks into her. But please invest into your Boros. I think you can hold off with Carnage, because with the 500 sacks you have, just focus on your Boros. Or what you can do as well, if you would stop please freezing, is if you want to get more sacks, if you're bothered to in terms of buff gears, you can try to reroll your speed to at least get maybe a second speed stat, and then strip 1 star off of each of these gears. Because I think that's 16 sacks for 4 stars, so you can get like 48. Yeah, sacks, and then you can put that into Boros. So that might be a good idea. I don't know what you plan on doing rerolls, but if you can try to reroll maybe this and get a second speed stat, if third, that would be amazing, but I guess second will be fine. Then you can strip all these other characters, like I said, Watchdog Man and whatnot. And then plus, basically, a star off the speed. Because then once you get Sonic, the speed will be... It'll be kind of relatively the same. The speed bonus on the buff gears does a shit ton. But I also have a speed calculator if you want to calculate all that, how all that works. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I might do that right now, just to see if that is kind of okay. But I actually need to pull it up. If I can go to my speed calculator and just make a quick copy. Because for those who actually has not seen my speed calculator, I can show you how it all works. But basically, let's just say, I'll just talk and actually no, speak in terms of a my at the moment because you have a my. I actually don't know if you've maxed all of this out. I think you're type 11. But let's do orange 4, orange 4, orange 4, orange 4. You have no red boots. You have just the speed on your Sonic. Your my, I think, was 24, right? 24. 24. No, mine 26. You're 934. Speed. Hold on. What is it? Type training. Oh, you're 13. Okay. That makes a lot of sense now. Type training. 13. Boom. Okay, look at that. See? 934 speed. Then if you check his actual my speed, it's 934 on the dot. So what you can do, so I think I want to show off my suggestion, is hopefully, well, I guess with Sonic actually, I would try to do Sonic. Let's just say this will be your Sonic. Whereas 875 if you do that. So if you, it's 875 if you convert everything that you have into a my into Sonic. So if I do put 24 and then everything else was orange 3, orange 3, orange 3. So, if you do get another speed bonus and max out on your buff gear, you can get 918 instead of 875. So you still increase a shit ton of speed, as well as saving like 48 sacks. So if you're still here, or you can rewatch it later, what I would recommend, definitely, because you are fairly close to get your Sonic to 5-star, try to reroll your buff gear to have 2 speed, and then strip 1 star off of these, and then with those 48 sacks, as well as stripping other characters, put it into your Boros, and just focus on getting Boros to a pretty high attack stat, because you have 1 already on Boros. But that would be a great recommendation from my side, so I would probably recommend you doing that. Alright, let's actually go through his PvE stuff now. For example, his Club Boss Boros. I'll only be doing 1 attempt for you. I don't want to do all 3, you can do it in your own time. Just want to see how your layout's like in PvE, which this is your current setup. Now, I don't know if you have tried with Carnage. Me personally, it is quite weaker if you use Carnage. I actually might test instead, maybe doing this. Let me just see what you'd normally do first with your ATT in your team. You use Galewind's ultimate, which I would not recommend, because it'll only hit Boros and Geru anyways. Pretty worthless. Does more with CK when ATT. Okay. This man doesn't die with dog. Okay. Well, let me see this team here. I don't know what the bonus is as well, but 537 million, which isn't too bad. You would do a lot more if you put your sacks into Boros, please. Revert your ATT. But let me try something like this, for example. I wonder if my positioning is A-OK. Now, I don't know if I want to put Boros in this row so that the minion doesn't mess with these damage reflect. I can test it out, I guess. Actually, let me do it with... Hold on. Also get a good visual how much damage your CK can do. I know this is Club Boss Boros though, so it will be a lot more higher. Yeah, because this 5 million is probably not what you actually do. But let me just see something really quickly. $548, and then let me put Boros in the back now. Everything can be the same. Just do that. Now let me just see, because I think the minion would probably affect the damage reflect. Not that the damage reflect does much in this game mode anyways, the Club Boss Boros. Oh, it's relatively the same. Because I find that I do a lot less damage now with Carnage in my team, which is fine. But I guess in terms of the average, he does about 550 million attack per attempt, which isn't too bad. He does get the max chest reward, so that's perfectly fine. You don't need to like heavily invest into your PvE side of things, like these lads. But I guess they can because they got a lot of sacks and shit, and they have other priorities. But advice: please buff up your Boros. I don't know why he's been heavily neglected. I honestly don't understand it. With SSR Plus, just don't neglect them. Because ATT, I mean, she's basically done now if you have Boros. Just focus on Boros instead. It is the replacement. Now, he has 3 tickets. Okay. Let me see your Resist Invasion team. How much... Oh, actually, I have to do it attempts. But, I guess for the dot side of things... Not too bad. I want to do that. Oh, he doesn't have zombie. Okay, well, I guess you probably die fairly quickly in this one. Injury. You could use Bakuzan Core. I think I found Bakuzan Core better than Genos Core in the injury. I can test that out for you. But I just want to see what you do here, for example. Yeah, and then I would put Genos Core in here. I'm pretty sure that's what I used to do. I don't think I used Gira Core at all. But let me see if you can survive this one. Unless you get 5 out of 5, then it's actually completely fine. I totally forgot how Giro works, because I do Garo from now. Oh no, you should be fine. Oh yeah, you're fine. Okay, well I guess that's fine. Now this one, I wouldn't think you would get 10 out of 10, but let me... I could be completely wrong. Yeah, you only do 4 injury. Okay, well, I guess you get 8 out of 10 in this one. I might try something to help you out there. And then stop using Galewind's ultimate. In terms of PvE against bosses, his basic attack's more better because his internal injury is more stronger. So, do that. Okay, 170. Oh yeah, he can easily get the max thing. Wait, is that your highest? You just got him? Don't know. But I want to test something out because Bakuzan is a much better core in my opinion. For the injury. I can't remember if I got 10 out of 10. But I have Garo, which you do not. So now I'm thinking. Who? Fook. This man. Is there a duelist injury? Oh, you don't have Metal Bat. That's why. Oh, actually, now this might be a bit tough. Because he doesn't have Metal Bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, you could get 10. Who doesn't... You can die, you can die. Just don't need... I don't want these lads dying. Losing your front line, I forgot now, shit. I think you're strong, I think you will be fine, and you will be fine. Okay. Oh crap, I didn't check if your Bakuzan had level 4 core. Use your ults, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 4! What? That makes no sense. This game's broken. You should have gotten 5, but I guess you didn't do injury, which is bullshit. But let me see your extra energy. You can use the ultimate. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you should be able to get 10 out of 10. Now, I think you got 9 out of 10 because for some reason Tatsu's thing did not trigger. Which is a bit stupid. Because I do have that problem with Metal Bat sometimes. But with Metal Bat, it's a chance you get injury. I think it was Discord or something. Oh, that's the same with Tatsu actually. Never mind. Let me just see your... Very cool. $176. Guess it's relatively the same. I'm gonna do this one more time for you because I want to get the 5 out of or 10 out of 10 for the injury because then your damage will slightly ramp up a little bit. Please, right? No, it didn't. Alright, whatever. But I think that, I mean, it didn't do anything now because you have 4 out of 5, but I would use Bakuzan's core on that for those watching if you don't have a decent core. Because Bakuzan can do internal injury. did you do this? Yeah. Now, what's the date today? Friday. We don't have World Disaster, which is unfortunate. But, how do you progress through Epic Conquerors Challenge? I'm like 9.2k into the game and I still suck. Why do you spend so much? Don't worry, I might actually reach there very soon. Well, not very soon, I think I'm fucking far away, but... Trust me, there are a lot of people who do spend a decent amount of money and I am still stronger than them by quite a substantial amount, so... You want advice? Join my Discord. Because I give advice for free. I don't need to review your account, you don't have to pay me 20 bucks. But Krayton did, because... Well, 15 bucks, but 20 AUD. But he can't progress as far. Well, I guess for the newer servers especially, if you don't have a mini SSR Plus, it's really hard to progress through. Yeah, because look at this server bracket. It's really hard to progress through all of this. I could try floor 4. I could. The issue is... Oh, well, your Boros is strong, but your Carnage won't be. Because Carnage, it reduces injury type damage, so that includes charge damage, like Carnage. But your... What you call it? Your Boros isn't strong. Which you really want to do. Now I want to see what you... Oh, you don't use Carnage first of all. Okay, well. Let me see your team. You probably will replace Suru now because Charge isn't as strong. And then... You have stun, you do have stun, but you don't have the speed. Awakened Vaccine Man is really annoying because you do need 1000 speed to outspeed AVM and then try to stun him, because if he unlocks or if he inflicts a force field then he gets 2 extra unyielding, which is really stupid, which you can't do. Where's your Amai? Oh, but he needs 1100 speed to outspeed AVM. Unlike Sonic, you can go a lot less, so I guess that could be an issue. Once you do get your Sonic, let me see if you can progress through this first one, because I don't think you will. Yeah, you don't. Okay. Not that I don't think Carnage will be a massive help in this one, but I will put him in, just to see how it kind of goes. Because what I noticed, Carnage is not extremely strong in this mode. Only because the charge damage reduction... really ass. You don't need Genji in this team. I just realized, why do you have Genji in this team? That could be a waste. Because there's no shields. But I won because of Carnage. Because Boros, I think, will be really good right now. Because direct damage increase. As you see here, the explosion. Hold on, once it explodes, and it's... freaking... It's gonna unyield now for a lot longer. Actually... Oh, nah. Oh, you only have 2 stun, eh? Annoying. Okay, but he does one-shot things. Yeah, and ATT is not extremely strong in this mode as well, because I think dot damage is also reduced. It's just AVM, so annoying. You want to get stun him. Oh, I should have probably stunned him, eh? What am I doing? I mean, it's fine, I can do that. It did the oh crap. I should have used Boros' ult in another column. But with this game mode, it is advised to not skip, especially when you're struggling, because you will notice that you actually have to do stuff manually in order to progress a lot more further than you would skipping it, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just far out. See, that's annoying with AVM, because he got that 2 extra revive, or unyielding chances. It's going to be extremely hard to kill him now. Okay, he's dead now. Genji was destroyed. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, because I guess you used Genji's ult. Yeah. Okay, I understand that now. Oh, I fucked up your lineup now. But I think I should be able to win this. I can't remember the unyielding chances, or the undying shield chances for these minions. But, why do you have the shield on? Let me... Gawain's actually fairly strong in this mode as well at the moment. His ultimate actually does do quite a amount of damage. Even after turn 3 when you can't summon anymore, that's still good. I think you should win, surely, right? Yep, good. Cool! Nice. We can progress further. I can't right now. But... I mean, it works. It's solid stuff. He does have teams capable of passing through. So if you do have... Well, if you have Boros right now, he's really good. Because of the increase to direct damage, which Boros does. Unlike Carnage and Metal Bat. So if Metal Bat does come right now, it will be shit. Because greatly reduces extra damage, dot damage, injury. So, kind of sucks. But Boros right now will shine. I'm only up to like stage 10. I can't progress further because I don't have Boros. So it's quite annoying for me. But he is fairly strong in the ECC for his bracket. And he can go further, I reckon. But now I can't show it, which I should have changed Genji. But instead now, because I don't use Suiru in that team anymore. Because charge damage gets reduced. If I can remember, maybe put someone like... I can't really remember, eh? Don't know. But, I mean, you can rework that in your own time. Alright. Emblems. Okay, I guess one thing he hasn't gotten would be the... Oh, he does. Okay, now I'm curious then. Why are none of these activated? I guess he could be working on the Undying Shield alone. Which he is... Oh, he got 2 stars on the orange cards. What the hell? Purple one... Wow, he's unlucky with the purple ones. Well, I guess one thing you can do now is, in EBZ, definitely do him if you're... Oh, he already did it. Okay, well, just keep doing your daily, what, like 10 attempts every day? Yeah, just to get these over time and then get a win streak going. A tip, if you do think you're going to lose an EBZ, just close off the game, double tap the swipe, or if you're on PC, just Alt F or something. Then reload it up and it won't count as a loss. So you can keep, and it'll just reshuffle the enemies, so you can get that 10 win streak fairly easily. It just might be a little bit tedious. But I'm quite interested because, well, not that these actual distorted field is kind of important. Ideally, when I did start this, I unlocked... My main objective was to get all 4 of them unlocked, and then start working on one in particular. Which I'm quite surprised, because this feature has been out for a while now. And you haven't unlocked these. Which I guess they are a bit harder now. Also, yes, not that hard's important. Distorted field is kind of good. I really would recommend getting it. Because for PvE, it will help out tremendously. But, well, the ones in the EBZ only go towards these 2, so I guess not. But I guess during the emblem raid-ups, because you can get your purple cards over time from EBZ for Undying Shields, so I guess for the raid-ups, maybe try to put it on Distorted Field and try to at least awaken this or activate it to level 1. Then afterwards you could continue working on Undying Shield if you want to. Heart, I guess you don't really need to importantly work on it, because you do need the important cards, which take forever. So I guess you can just hold off for now. I guess Mirage Trials he doesn't touch. Yeah, he's got 50 attempts. He can progress a lot further now. Oh yeah, well, you can see that with Carnage. Also, get Gale Wind in for Tatsu. That's because, please upgrade your Boros, and then Tatsu is not needed. Please do that. Okay, well, you can do these all. Oh, 2, look at that. Oh, yeah, you should probably do these. Because you do have the potential to do it. You have 2 SSR plus characters, but I just got you 2, purple cards. So, do them. Please do them. Do them. Stop holding these. I know that it is a bit tedious, but it's worth it. Oh, you didn't do these yet. I guess you're working on Undying Shield. I mean, these are always relatively easy. I won't go through that. But try to work on this during your free time whenever you can, because you do have a team that is capable of progressing far into it. And then, like here, alright. Now you only need 2 more purple cards for each of them. I think it was maybe stage 140, 130 you get more of the purple cards, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. I don't have, there's not really public information. It just happened on the spot. But you do get purple emblem cards from progressing further into that. Alright, let's go into his home features. Let me actually see what this is. Oh. Just have superb vouchers. Okay. Well, let me go in here. Let me see a training hall. Let's see if you've stuffed it up. Like, I find some decent amount of people doing that. No, he's actually maxed out. Okay, good. Don't touch the yellow halls. He hasn't maxed out this page. Which, if you do want more BP, these do affect it. You have a lot of books. But the memory upgrades are like never coming, man. I don't know. They should have been out by now. But always do train 1 as well. I guess if for those who haven't heard, always do train 1. I know it's a lot more tedious, but trust me, if you keep doing train 10s, like it's gonna be massive increase with a massive decrease, and you really don't want to do that. Just keep getting small little increases, and you'll progress to it eventually over time. Jesus, this is very tedious, but you do this also in your spare time. Either if you're watching a video, just it does take fairly long, because when I did do this, it maybe took me an hour to max out most of these halls. What the hell? 900? Come on! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Even if it's defense, it still buffs up your BP, as you can see here. So honestly, I still would recommend fully upgrading all this. But you can do that in your own time. But otherwise, you've done well in this. Just don't worry about these, because they don't look at the BP increase. Like it's nothing. It's nothing. But once you max this out, don't touch these books, because they will be used for upgrading your emblem cards, not emblem cards, sorry, your memory cards in the future. Now, the laboratory. Your Bangpoo, I guess, isn't here. You see what? Whoa! Oh, it's level 3. So it's level 3. So it's level 3. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you've organized it so that you have high BP. You could get rid of Child Emperor's one though, maybe. Because what does he do? Bonus damage, which I... Oh, actually it does work, I guess, with Carnage. Maybe you do want to keep it. Because what do you lads do, for example? Ugh, you have to actually take them out. I'm not doing that. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. Laboratory-wise, it's all good. When Geruganshu Plus does come out, get him to level 4 core, and then his level 10 isn't super important. So you really only need to get level 4, and then it's completely fine afterwards. Achievements, he's ranked 21 in his server. He's level 24, so not that far away from this cursed Subterranean King figurine. Speaking of figurines, with this whack-ass font, because I can't fix the game for shit. Let's go through these figurines, which not too bad. These do have 4 stars. Okay, so I mean that's just pretty good. At least he is working on these N and R rated characters. But then he doesn't have some other characters like Atomic Samurai. All those are way early. This server did not have access to any of them, so that's all completely fine. You can get Garo. Does he have the backup stick? I need to check that. But these are figurines for those wondering, and he is working on them, which is good, because they are a massive factor in boosting up your BP if you do find that you are lacking in the BP department of things. Trust me, don't neglect figurines. They are very powerful in terms of BP. Hero backup stick. Okay, he does got the hero backup stick, and he bought the premium one. What's happening? I'm reviewing my Z tier members account live. And level 82. When the hell did this one start? Okay, I think he's on track. 200? Did he? Hold on. Where is... Oh no, okay, he didn't. Yeah, so I guess this is all completely fine. But he does have bracelets. Did he buy the skins? Oh, he can't unlock it yet. But with these bracelets, in future, when the SSR Plus do get into this, you could spend 400 for one Evo Stone, which is really expensive though, and it's only one, so it's kind of dog shit. But these schematics, I didn't realize they added this, so this is actually quite useful. I might go for this, and for anyone else, it is worth getting this one. It's 100 bracelets if you do have spare bracelets, because you can get red gears so much faster now. Honestly, don't worry about skins if you're not into cosmetics. Training center. So, from what I did see here, tier 13, that's actually really good for his servo. Because I think I'm running like tier 14 or something. So this is actually very high. His high tech is severely lacking, I guess because in the expeditions, stage 20, stage 39 in the grappler. Can he progress further? Okay, he can easily progress further now because of the addition of Carnage. There's Carnage here. We don't really need this speedy, am I? Actually, no, that's fine. Do that. Yeah. CK solos. He can do that in his own time. I won't do it for him, but then his tiers can go up massively. Then, Espa, Duelist, High Tech. Okay, so relatively fine. Or he could progress higher in the Espa side of things. He hasn't touched this in quite a while. That's why I was wondering, like, what the hell? Boros. You can definitely also push into your Espa side of things with Boros. Or Boros, but yeah. Easy. Oh, what the hell? Thank you very much. Great leader. I said you can get advice for free on my Discord. Why did you pay me 20 bucks? God damn it. I have so many reviews to do now. That's why I'm live streaming these, because I don't have to spend a whole day of editing. The problem is, it's summer here. I have no aircon in my room. It's hot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream until the weekends, and if the weekends are hot, then it's gonna be goddamn annoying. But I plan to at least try to do one review every week. Hopefully, if it's not extra, like, the heat is not freaking 40 degrees every weekend, because this weekend it is, so I can't stream this weekend. So it's gonna be quite interesting how to manage these. But I appreciate the subscription, and I will get to you, or talk to you about everything later on, either today or sometime in the future about everything. But I appreciate it very much. I used to live in Adelaide. I see. I'm from Sydney. I'm a New South Wales guy. So, you can call me a commie or whatever the hell you want me to. Alright. I didn't go through his actual members in his training center. So, average training level of 97. He has relatively distributed everyone. Now, he does have someone like Child Emperor, which I would probably recommend, even though you don't use Child Emperor. But in terms of spreading your resources, you can put... Actually, yeah, you can revert... Oh, not that it works in Carnage. Oh, wait. Well, he's reducing your level quite a bit. Okay, but what I would do... Level up CE once again. Revert Amai. Put Amai into your members. And then put CE as your leader. So that you can finally spend all of those heights. Because you have fairly a lot. You have 3,000. Compared to all these, look at that, 100, 200, 300, and you have 3,000 on the high tech, which is insane. Because then your skill level average will be a lot higher, which, what is it, 90? Okay, it's not too bad. Well, it's a bit far, but if you do put CE as your leader and then upgrade his skills, this will go up maybe to 91 or 92, and then eventually you can get it up a lot higher. You do have some... Oh, you're lacking in coins, which I guess maybe red gears, and gears are very expensive, so you can do this very slowly, But definitely put CE over Amai in my opinion. Working on CE right now. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's what I would do. It's not immediate, you don't have to do it straight away. Just over time, eventually, then you can put it in, because I guess you can keep Amai, just to keep this training level to 97. But otherwise, that's pretty good. The spread on this is good. And then try to get maybe CK to 100, or to red quality. Which, you still got a long way to go. But if you said you're working on CE, yeah, okay. Now then, not too much to go through left. CK red and CE, yeah, that's fine. You can take your time with Child Emperor. But I guess in terms of the rankings in here, he's ranked 11th. Cycle 8, Stage 12. Okay, so he's with basically everyone, so he actually caught up with everyone. Okay, that's actually really good. Especially now that you have... Oh yeah, you don't have any heroes. That's right, RMG is annoying. I don't think you will be able to progress through to this. You won't get medal back. You're going to be stuck here for probably quite a long time. I guess in terms of against the heroes, he's really strong because he's got Boros and not Child Emperor, and Carnage. Goddamn McElevin. But I don't think you can progress really far if you... Oh, there's 3 grapplers. That's a bit tough. Yeah, you can't fit Amai. Because all the shields... it's fine. Maybe though. If you want to get Suru's damage, because he needs 2 layers of shields, so you can put one from Banku's shields and then one from Genji's ult in the same column, then you can get 2 and then maximize the damage out of it. You could try that. I don't know if you will be able to beat RMG, because RMG is freaking strong as shit, but I don't know. You can try it in your own time. Let's go. Put a bag. Because I did go over, he did spend... All his omnis are gone. Look at that, now you have a lot of villain cores that you can choose. You don't have to use them straight away, but whenever you're in need, you can select them for whenever you need them. So that's why I do buy the cores. Now he does have enough keepsake tickets to get someone's keepsake, hopefully if it is Carnage's tomorrow. So if you are getting Carnage's, that's great. If not, then I guess in future, for other characters you could save, but I would recommend getting Carnage's keepsake, because that is strong. And then he has to skip Metal Bat. Otherwise, not too much in here. He didn't spend in the Machine Factory event, so I don't think he has all those drive schematics in that. 2 refinement cards. Oh, 40 hero omnis. I guess that could be from top up. It's 13 sacks. That's really good though. The Evo stones are going to be so great, trust me, in the future. Having all those stones and not awakening Bakuzan, it's going... You're going to be happy in the future if you still play this game that you did not awaken Bakuzan like some people did. Definitely instant regret from most of those people. But yeah, curious, that's our TC's bag. He is lacking on BT, so hopefully he does get Ganshoop in less than 180 and get his awakened stone as soon as possible, because that will be a blessing. And I guess the final thing I can go through is the Saitama features. I can do these for you as well. What is it? Why not? Okay. See how his memory cards. He has not finished them, but he's in a relatively newer server, so I don't expect him to finish it. And I wonder if I can track what he is working on right now, because it did lock up to the most closest number one. But let me see if there's any... That one. Okay, which one's this one? I think this is the attack and HP. Yeah, okay, of villain. Fair enough. Because those I would probably prioritize. He got Grappler and Duelist. I would probably also do it for Esper. For Boros now. But maybe just focus on Grappler. We'll do the villain and Outlaws, wherever the hell you were doing it here. You can keep working on these for now. Heroes, you actually don't. Actually, you can skip on the hero side for now, because you don't have any strong heroes. ATT, you don't really need to use if you have Boros, so please put Boros over ATT, and then just keep working on this villain one, and once you're done with that, then you've maxed out basically all the grappler ones. So then I would probably try to max out all the Esper ones, and you did do some of the duelist. There's this one, high tech. Are you done with duelist as well? You look like you're done with. Okay, then just focus on Esper. Just focus on Esper from up here, and then go down the list. Don't worry about heroes for now. You don't have that strong of a hero character, so you can focus on that a lot later. Now, in terms of talents, 1450, so he still has about 500 to go. Okay, he's maxed out all of these special stats at least, because these ones you should probably focus on first, because they're the more unique stats that can't really be upgraded easily, so those are definitely worth it, so keep doing that. He does have these quite high as well. Isn't too bad, but I would focus, try to max out the rest of these sides first. Okay. So, I guess that wraps up the end of this account review. So, thank you very much for watching this stream, and hopefully Krayton did get a lot of advice out of this account review. He is doing fairly well for a much newer server, 110, so I do praise him on that, but just my main tips, or main points, is especially neglect ATT instead and put everything into Boros a lot more. Because you do have the attack growth into Boros, which is quite interesting, so you definitely want to get Boros pretty hard hitting, because the synergy will work quite well in your team if you have Boros over ATT. Because then once you get Sonic to 5-star, replace ATT, and then that should be where you're going. Good night. I guess this is where my $15 went. Yep, went for a good cause. So that wraps up the end of the review. I will thank my members as well. So thank you very much to my X tier members: Gamma, Solionaire, Blackshot, Swift, Oliver, Shinobu BK, Joe, and Krayton, who now downgraded to my X tier. Also to my Y tier members being Dragon, Niani, Jared, and my new Y tier member EQ. And my Z tier members being Red Skunk, Zelion, Skies, Dove, Earned, Aiden, Freddy, and my brand new one, Great Leader. So thank you very much for your additional amount of support, and you are making this type of content possible. You are great contributors to that. So anyways, it is fairly hot. It is currently 38 degrees in my boiling room, so I'm definitely going to end the stream there. Someone did ask if I'm going to live stream my Carnage pools. I will not, because it's going to be a hot ass night, so I probably won't. So I'll just wake up and post my Carnage on my Discord, so do feel free to join that if you are curious. But hopefully you enjoyed the stream. You can always look back in the stream if there are anything that you wanted to look over, or there's any advice you missed out on. So thank you very much for watching.